Hey Padawans, welcome to Nerd Martial Arts. Jake Flake is here standing next to Rizo. And for this week's Techniques of the Week, we're going to be covering a game requested by RoastyHat from YouTube. He wanted to see some moves from Mirror's Edge. So we're going to cover some moves from Faith from Mirror's Edge. Alright, so some of the moves we're covering this week are going to be gun disarms from Mirror's Edge. Of course, this is just an airsoft gun. If you're going to practice this, make sure the airsoft gun is not loaded, and of course, don't use a real gun. And in real life, like I said before in other videos, this is just for entertainment purposes. If someone tries to rob you in real life, you should probably give them your wallet. Okay, it is just for fun.
Okay, for our technique, we're going to do another stealthing technique, kind of like how we've been doing recently. This one, again, is a kind of a sentry removal technique. Only difference is it's going to be done differently. Instead of me trying to sneak up on him, he's actually going to be almost alerted. He probably hears something and he's going to turn around to face me. And from there, I'm going to have to try to take him off as quickly as possible. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is a front roll. I do not have time in this video. We don't have any time in this video to show you how to do a front roll. When I learn how to do a front roll, get a qualified instructor, take a martial art like Aikido, Judo, Ju-Jitsu, kempo even. Or you can wait. And we're going to come out with our own videos later on in the future. This is where we teach you real martial arts. And in the meantime, here we go. I'm going to start with a front roll. Okay? Because he's going to, at this point, he's going to hear something, he's going to turn around. Okay? I'll start with a front roll. Okay? Like so. When I get to this point, I punch him in the groin. Okay? From here, I'm going to do kind of like the other throw we cover in one of our videos called the needle to the sea. Only thing is I'm going to do it different because it's different when you have the gun in his hand, okay? Rather than me, I'm going to come in like this, coming under his arm, making sure the gun's pointed away from me, like so, okay? The other needle to the sea, we pointed it like that. This one, we're going to kind of go this way. So I'm kind of twisting his arm, like so, outside. Being very careful that this does not point at me at all. If you do this technique, also be aware if there's other people around here and you have friends or whatever, make sure you're not pointing it at them. Okay? Here, we'll drop down. And basically, I'm planting his wrist to the ground. Again, with this type of throw, right now he's rolling, he's rolling forward. Normally people, first thing he's going to do is he's going to plant his head, hit his head on the ground, go unconscious, and he may or may not flop over. Also, when I get the throw done, make sure it's still away from me. If it's right here, look, it's going to pop me in the kneecap, and I don't want that. So make sure the gun is away from me, always pointed away from me at all times. Let's see that again. And go. 1, 2. Saw me right there where I prepped for the throw. I grabbed his hand. Also, it prevented him from kind of bringing the gun towards me. See what happens when you punch a guy in the groin? You're going to try to grab their groin out of instinct, out of their natural neurological reaction. So I'm going to stop him from doing that because he might bring the gun and point it at my toe and blast my toe off. So I'm trapping and holding his hand over here. Okay? You take it out, go around, making sure it's not pointing anywhere towards me or anyone I know. Again, and down, and throw. Any other technique.
Alright, that was the first technique, so now we're going to go into the second technique.
For this technique, it'll be two people surrounding Faith. The guy in the back is going to push her forward. This guy's going to put his shoulder on top of this. Hand on the shoulder. Sorry, put his hand on my shoulder. From here, I'm going to grab his wrist just like so. Okay. Between here, not the whole thing there, but just like this. Turn, bend him over like this, and then over to the other person. Okay? Normally with this technique, there'll be the other guy here. I'd finish with a wheel kick to the other guy ending the technique. But being that we already explained the wheel kick in our previous video on Mortal Kombat, you can go back to the Mortal Kombat video and check it out how to do the wheel kicks. Get pushed from the back. He puts his hand on my shoulder. I grab his wrist. Turn here. I can push down over here on his elbow if I like over here. I can grab his shoulder right here. Basically, I'm not trying to submit him right here like we normally do like in Aikido or Ju-Jitsu. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, throw him to the other person. Okay? Real quick, see that again. Push, hand on the shoulder, comes up here, turn, and throw. For this technique, basically he's going to try to hit me with the gun. From here I'm going to duck. Again, when you do any gun techniques or gun disarming techniques, make sure you're aware where this is pointing. Never do it and have it anywhere around you like so. Pretty good to have, like, invest in a gun that has some kind of realism to it or it makes a popping sound. Like this is an airsoft. So for realism, you know, if I do it wrong and it's around here and he pulls a trigger, and you're going to know I messed up. But actually, you know, you don't have to load it, and I don't recommend you loading it. Just the sound itself that's pointing around here, I know I messed up. Obviously, you won't have that chance in real life, so this is a really good way to train. If you can get one of these or something similar, great. Again, this is one of those techniques again where this is done kind of movie style. This is what it looks like in the game. Flips over and just like that. The guy's not just going to magically flip over. You need to have some kind of leverage. So we have to, again, revamp this technique for real life, nerd martial arts way, like only we can. Okay. Again, you're gonna knuckle bust me. Boom. Turn, again, being aware this gun's not pointing anywhere around me or next to my toes, because that's a potential hazard. From here, I'm gonna turn this way, again, away from me, up, and down. Again, when I put the down, I'm not pointing toward my feet again or legs. It's this way. Oh, okay? Do that again. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Alright, fellow Padawans, I hope you enjoyed those techniques. Again, please like, share, and comment on the bottom. Tell us how you like it. Again, if you have any requests, we'll try our best to accommodate. Again, another thumbs up to RoastyHat for this recommendation. This was fun. I love doing it, and we'll see you next time.